Okay, so our next question involves a bar graph. So if we look at the graph, it says this is the mass or the set of mass for for a given year. On the x-axis, we see the months from January to December, and for the y-axis, we have the mass in kilograms. So it's very important for you to have the skill on reading graphs. So for example, if you look at the January, um, it's at the 46 kilograms, because each line represents 1 unit. So as you can see in 40, to reach 45 you have to have 5 lines, so each line or each grid line represents 1 unit. Okay, so the first question in this item is we needed to state the month in which Noel has a mass of 46.5 kilograms. So this is reading graphs. So basically you just have to refer to the graph and locate the value. So it says 46.5 kilograms, so we have to go to a value close to 46, and the only month that Noel had a mass of 46 kilogram, that happened on the month of May. Okay, so the answer to this is May. 48 kilograms, so again just have to refer to the graph. We could see two possible answers. So 48 happened on the February, and also that happened on June. Okay, for 50.5 kilograms, so first we locate 50, so that will be our guide, and 50.5 is here. So that happened on the month of March. Okay, so very straightforward. So you just refer to the graph and then make sure that you're counting the lines properly, and you'll be able to get the correct answer. Okay, the next question is, in which month was he the lightest? Okay, so it means the smallest value in terms of the mass. So look at the graph and you will see that happened on the month of January, when he had 46 uh, kilograms of mass. Okay, so that's January. And then state the months where his mass were the same. That's 48. You see these two bars, they have the same height, so it means Noel had the same mass for those 2 months, and those are the months of February and June. And then finally state the month when he recorded the largest increase from the previous month. So you need to connect two values here. Largest increase meaning the gaps between, or the gap between the two bars should be the highest. If you look at the January to April, we have a very short increase in each month, and then we cannot have April and May because that's a drop in the value. But one uh, one possible answer here is from June to July. Okay, and I think that's the largest increase that we can get from here. So it's the month of June to July. Okay, and then for letter E, what is Noel's average mass for the year? Average is basically getting the sum of all the values, and then you divide it by how many values you have. So you have 12 months here, so you have to add all the masses and just divide it by 12. Okay, so we need to get the sum of the numbers. Okay, so I won't be showing it here. You can do that one by one, and then when you do that, you will get a value. If you add everything, you'll get 595, and then simply divide it by 12. So 595 divided by 12, it will give you around it's about 40. So 595 divided by 12, that should be 49.58. So 49.58, you could say it's about 50. Okay, that's the average. We can also have 49.58 kilograms. And then, so let's rewrite the answer here. It's 49.58 kilograms, or approximately 50 kilograms. Okay, finally we need to display the bar graph data through a line graph. Okay, so to do this, you can use every grid line for the months. So we could start with, we can have January, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Let me just check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then go back to the data. So on the January, we have 46. Note we have to consider numbers from 45 to about 55. Okay, so if that is the case, we check first how many lines we have here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10. So we can set the first as 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and the last to be 55. Okay, so January we have 46, so our first point should be located here. And then February, that's 46, 47, 48. So we mark the 48 on the February. And then March is about 50.5. So 50.5 somewhere here. And then April is 52. So we have 52 mark. And then for May, we have 46.5. So there's a drop in the number. May is 46.5 in the middle. And then June is also 48. So we have June 48. For July, we have 54. So that's a big increase. So 54. And then August is about 50. So we have 50. For September, we have 49. September is 49. For October, that's 51. October is 51. For November, we have 53. So 53 is somewhere here. And then for December, finally for December, we have 47. Okay, so we mark December, 47 is somewhere here. Note, this is a line graph. So we will be connecting each point down, up, up again, down, down, up, and then down. So note, this is just an estimation, but the graph that you have should look like this. Okay, so when we said in class that when the difference between a line graph and a bar graph is that a line graph is best used when we try to check a single value as it changes through time. So sometimes the question can be which of the two graphs should be used. In this case, we could say a line graph is a better option in representing the data, because you could easily see when the value increase and when the value decrease. Okay, so that's number 2. So I hope you know now how to interpret uh, bar graphs. At the same time, uh, this video also taught you how to create a line graph and interpret. We also differentiate. We also took the difference between the two types of representation of data. Okay, so that's it.